My mind is racing. There's a lot of dirty jokes in well, first of all, I'm managing director. I'm not GM. No, I'm not criticizing you, because I think it's a shift in the way the league is operated. It was a very tiny front office for a long time, and you had one person, coach, general manager, scout, and we're trying to move away from that. We're trying to run our company on a model similar to the best clubs in the world. Now, we're still very small, but my job as managing director is to oversee those things, communicate back to the owner and the corporate leaders at Red Bull, and manage the people that we have in place, whether it's communications, the sporting division, marketing, scouting, the academy. All those things report to me, but it's up to those department heads to manage the business. I stay out of the way. I provide their leadership. I provide leadership. I provide people management, and so my office is a revolving door. 20 balls in the air, juggling them, and we're in and out of a lot of different things.
So can you talk a bit about, just quickly, how the player acquisition policy works as far as Angus's input and the coach's input, and how that process gets handled and worked through to the eventual signing of a player, since we're going through the offseason and we'll be signing a bunch of players coming up between now and the beginning of the year. And also, guys, keep your voice down, please. We're trying to get through this as fast as we can.
Shut the fuck up! Thank you, man.
Okay, Jeff and Juan Carlos work very well together. There's been articles that they don't. That's not true. They spend a lot of time in my office. We talk through solutions, so I know they're working well together. On any given issue, Juan Carlos might take the lead, or Jeff might take the lead. Jeff spends most of his time scouting players, looking in South America, taking leads that maybe Juan Carlos gave him or Richie Williams gave him, or someone from Red Bull Salzburg gave us. So you're a traditional general manager in American sports. It's unlike even LA now with Bruce there. He's the coach and the general manager. And I think for the most part, I believe this, I don't know what everybody here thinks, but when you don't have that division, one thing suffers. And I think so far they've worked well together. They've only been in the same office building for a year now, and I think things are going well.
So, just on the team, could you just talk quickly what you think the kind of strongest and weakest parts of the team were, and what you feel we need to improve?
I think the strongest and weakness, any given week, could have been anything. It was a roller coaster year. I mean, if you go back and think about where we started and where we ended up and what happened in the middle, it was pretty crazy. So at any given time, the back line was our strength. And then the midfield. And we sold Josie. Claudio retired. We bring 3 guys in. They do really well, and then not so well. Then we make this incredible run through the playoffs. So it really depended on the week that you were looking at it. And I think a lot of that had to do with Juan Carlos learning the team and the players and trying to figure out tactically what was going to work for that set of players. And I think it was very important. One thing we decided that we needed to have happen during this offseason was to get a player to partner with Juan Pablo. He suffered a lot, double, triple covered, not finding space. And Dominic Oduro, we believe, is going to be that partner. We think he stretches the field unbelievably. When he gets out there in that giant stadium turf and starts running, it's going to be something to see, and it's just going to open up. And you partner him with Dane on the other side, and we think it's going to solve our forward problem. And now we're working on the back line.
Another question just regarding the kind of the front office and how it impacts us. There was a decision made recently to raise the day of game ticket prices. Our section will be going from $20 to $24. From $20 to $24, $22 to $24. And with the ESC card, you'll still get a $4 discount down to $20, but that was obviously last year $18. Could you just discuss how that, the financials of that worked?
We held our ticket prices flat for 3 years in a row for season ticket holders. What we're trying to do is get this league out of the minor leagues, where we spend all of our time focusing on selling group tickets. And it becomes this little kids running all over the field minor league event. I don't like that. I think it's, quite frankly, minor league. So we're... So I'm hoping,
Thanks, man.
I'm hoping to build an environment like Toronto has. Passionate fans, like the people in this room. Soccer fans, football fans, not a group of 500 kids. So we've kept our season ticket prices flat, and we will do that going into the stadium. But we can't keep our prices flat all the time. If you keep it flat with cost of living, your prices, your income is actually dropping because everything else we're paying for is going up. I think it's a very modest increase, and we have retained the $4 discount for ESC members. Which is again a nod towards how important you guys are to our organization.
So season tickets will be the same next year that they are this year?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, which is my question?
Just real quick. Yeah, my question is, we all know that the Rebels are going to have some international competitions. Yeah, we taking that seriously, or we're just going to go to Central America to get our asses back over there, man?
You got to be in it to win it, baby.
It's a good question. We just had a meeting about this the other day, and we're going into CONCACAF with the attitude that we want to win.
Shut up! Yeah.
The Champions League it's for CONCACAF. It's still very early in the tournament, and you end up playing bad teams and bad venues, practically a local park. But we're building towards something special, and we're taking it very seriously. We go into every tournament hoping to win it. But I don't know what you guys think. I don't have a lot of respect for the U.S. Open Cup. I think that's, with the loss of the Reserve League, it's important for us to get our second level players some playing time. And I think you'll see that again. But those second level players are expected to win. But Champions League is a trophy we want to have in our office, and we're going to put our best 11 on the field.
Yeah, you win, you're going to become.
Oh yeah, I have a question. I want to make sure that everyone here knows, but last year we got rid of the yellow shirts out of our section. I want to make sure we're still doing that, the same policy next year. Is that true?
Yes, absolutely.
That's all I want to know.
It's a pretty simple idea. The security's still there to, keep things safe. You guys might disagree with that. But we worked out a system with the stadium that you guys can do what we think is right.